Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, you're all doing well today. It is officially opening day. I am excited. I hope you're all excited too. I've been waiting for this day to come around. I'm ready for Yankees baseball. Hopefully, you're all doing well today. Let me know what's up. Real quick before I begin, I wanted to let you all know that I broke 500 subscribers yesterday, so I have all of you to thank for it. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. For those of you that don't know, I started this channel just a little over 3 months ago, and I broke 500 subscribers. So I am so happy with the growth and the progress that I've made. But if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So I have all of you to thank for, and your support means everything to me. So thank you guys so much, and we're gonna keep this train rolling. Right, my big goal to get to 1,000. I want to try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the All-Star break. That's my goal now. But for the time being, I'm on the road now to 600 subscribers. That's my next goal. But again, I want to get to 1,000 by the All-Star break. So, but again, thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means a lot to me. I've been having a lot of fun doing this, and you guys have been rocking with me since day one. So thank you. But let's say what's up to the chat. We got Jonathan in the chat. Good morning, Jonathan. How you doing? Stephen B, what's going on? Always in the building. Nosebleed section. I love this name. What's going on, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Go Yankees. That's right. Go Yankees. How you doing? Richie Rivera. What's going on, my guy? Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Empire State of Baseball, please go check that channel out. Go check out Richie and his team. They do an amazing job over there. So make sure you guys subscribe to them. He's good people. So, again, go support him. Dev Finch, what's going on? Hopefully you're doing well, Dev. Donnie Clark, salute to you. What's going on, Donnie? Who else we got here? Brad, what's going on, Brad? How you doing? All right, awesome. And guys, real quick, if you haven't yet, please smack that like button. Please hit that subscribe button if you were new to this channel. Your support means everything to me. So let me just put that there. On the road to 600 subscribers now. So yeah, anytime there, Richie. You're cool. You're a cool guy, bro. I like your channel. I like what you do. I like what you bring to the table. So thank you. But yeah, how are we feeling this morning, you guys? Like, how are we feeling about the Yankees? Are we nervous? Are we nervous? Are we stressful? Like, how are we feeling? How is everybody's adrenaline pumping right now? I know all baseball fans, particularly with Yankees fans, we're all happy that it's opening day. Baseball season's here. This is the day that a lot of us are waiting for. So, hopefully you're all just as excited as I am. I know I'm excited. I can't wait for today's game. But how are you all feeling about this game? Let me know. Good morning, Ken. How you doing? Yep, it's opening day. As you can see, I got my gear on. I got my Yankees jersey. I got my Yankees hat. I got my TheStrikeZone shirt with the "Go Kick Rocks" in the back. So, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the festivities to begin. And what's up, Jake Boss? He's saying, good morning, day one of Yanks being the beast of the East. That is right. Win or lose, I'm so happy baseball is all the way back. Facts there, Richie. I agree. Opening day, so all is good. Absolutely. FL Diver, welcome. What's going on? I know I'm excited, man. Too, and be burnt out by No, trust me, man. I'm not gonna be burnt out. Not me. Other people will be burnt out. My cardio is good, Brad. Just so you're aware. Trust me, my cardio is on point, Brad. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Hey, Roy, what's going on, Roy? How you doing? Guys, let me know in the chat. How are you feeling about today? How are you feeling nervous? Are you excited? Are you anxious? Let me know. How are the vibes? Let me know your energy. And real quick, just so you guys know too, later on in the stream, I will drop the link to the stream. Just so you guys, if you guys want to come on and give your thoughts and opinions, I'll invite you all one person at a time. So just let me know. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll do that a little bit later in the stream. But real quick, let's talk about the trade that the Yankees made yesterday. It was a good trade. I liked the move that they made. So let me pull that up real quick. So they traded with the Miami Marlins. They sent one of their young prospects, John Cruz, who was an outfielder, to the Miami Marlins for infielder John Birdie. I thought it was a good trade. That was a good move by Brian Cashman. And the Yankees needed an infielder, right? DJ LeMahieu was hurt. He's not going to be playing. Unfortunately, Oswald Peraza, he's hurt. So, they were left with Oswaldo Cabrera. So, I mean, they needed another infielder. They needed to add some infield depth to that. So, I like the fact that they traded for John Birdie from the Marlins, and the Yankees had also traded Ben Rortvedt, which that needed to happen. There was really no room for Ben Rortvedt. It's nothing against him, just there was just no room for him. But with John Birdie, if you're looking at his 2023 regular season stats, 7 home runs, 33 RBIs, 16 stolen bases, 294 average, 344 on base percentage, and then 749 OPS, 388 at bats. So, listen, I agree. I agree there, Richie. I love the Birdie trade. So, we don't need Birdie to be like a home run hitter. He just needs to get on base. That's what we wanted. We just need him to be a contact hitter, right? We just need him to just put the ball in play, right? Hopefully, based on what I've seen with the Yankees bats look a lot better than where they were last year. And I like what James Rosen has done as far as what I've seen this spring, but let's see how that translates into the regular season. All right. Nosebleed section is saying good trade. We needed depth and had too many catchers, 100%. Brad here is saying it's a good trade. Multiple positions at a good level, 290 hitter with speed. Exactly. He could play multiple positions. I love it. What's FL Diver saying? Nestor scares me, to be honest. He is the weak link for the rotation. Yeah, and we'll talk about the rotation, because I had put out a video yesterday, about the Yankees starting rotation, and Nestor is the big question mark for me. What's Richie saying? He's saying the Yankees rotation is literally the reverse order of trust tree. Yeah, right. Yo, Richie, if you got a few minutes, you could jump on with me, man, if you want. I did put the link in the group chat that you and I are in. So if you want to jump in, feel free. So Jake Boss is saying great trade, got what we needed with expendable pieces. Absolutely. My guy, Anthony Medina, what is going on, senor? How you doing, sir? Hopefully you're doing well this morning. How excited? Let me know, how excited are you for today, man? Let me know. What's Ken saying? Ken saying excited about opening day. For the first two split. So 2 split series with the Astros, 2 plus the D-backs, 4-3 after the first 7 games. Okay. Yeah. I can see that, Ken. That's a solid take. All right. That's a solid take. Good. Glad to see you doing well, man. Glad to see you doing well. Good. But yeah, so Yankees are playing the Astros, right, in Houston. Nestor Cortes is taking the mound, right? He'll be pitching today. So Nestor is the big question mark for me in the rotation. I don't know how well he's going to be today. He is pitching against Framber Valdez, and I mean, Framber Valdez and Cortes both had similar spring training as far as how they've done. They both struggled a little bit. So we'll see how it all plays out. I'm curious to see what's Brad saying. John Cruz is a good prospect, but he ain't helping. Right. And the Yankees are loaded with outfielders. And listen, I like I like all the prospects that the Yankees have, but unfortunately, they're not going to be able to all come play for the Yankees, right? So some will, some won't, right? Damian, my guy, opening day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, Damian? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're excited. Damian, same thing I told Richie. If you're able to jump on, I put the link in the group chat that we're all in. So click on that link, man. If you want to come on, if you have time, feel free to come in. All right. Let's see. John Cruz born. I feel disgustingly old. I'm right there with you, Richie. I feel not disgustingly old, but makes me realize how old I am. But I don't feel it though, right? It's all about how you feel. Just remember that. Let's see. What else? Nestor's questionable. He hasn't looked good. Hopefully 2021 Nestor shows up. Yeah. I want 2021 Nestor Cortes. I want 2022 Nestor Cortes. You know, we need Nestor Cortes to be able to pitch over for 5 innings. You know, if the starting rotation can pitch, 6 or more innings, I'll be very happy with that. But that's just me. Medina, you ain't old. Yeah. Whatever. Not that old. You're probably older than I am there, Brad. Oh, man. Yeah. Now, Medina, I know Medina's a little bit older than us, but it's all good. Medina's he's still rocking, bro. He looks great at his age. Right, Medina? But yeah, guys, how are we feeling about Nestor Cortes? Hey, 53, man. You want to know something, Medina? I have one of my older brothers is the same age as you, and then my oldest brother is older than you. So I have 3 older brothers, and there's a huge age gap between me and them. And it is what it is. So you're still under 50 by a couple of years. Well, hey, you're getting up there, man. So Donnie Clark is saying Nestor concerns me. Guys, let me know in the chat. How do you think Nestor Cortes is going to do? Are you all nervous for him? Let me know. So, do you think he's gonna perform well? How do you think he'll do? This one gets a star. Oh man. Yeah, he's got them double ARP jokes. Hey, Ken, holding the most, turning 60 later this year. All right, Ken. All right. Cool, man. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you're saying Jake is saying he's a little nervous. We'd like for him to be our 6th starter. Yeah, I mean, ideally, and I know a lot of people or a lot of fans may not agree with me on this, but I think he's better suited for the bullpen. But that's if the Yankees had another starting pitcher in the rotation, if they had signed another one or traded for another one. But that's just me. Anthony Medina is saying if you can get by 5 innings, I like our chances. Yep. I agree. I want Nestor. I would love for Nestor Cortes to go 6-7 innings. Just it would make me feel good. But that's just me. Man, we're talking about ages this morning. Maybe I should see what you started here, Richie. Oh shoot, Brad. Yeah, I got a brother. I have a brother that's turning 48. So, yeah. Hollywood, Damien, that's right. Damien's the fly guy. So, yeah, I'm. The other thing I'm wondering too with the Yankees, obviously they didn't come out with it yet. I'm wondering what the starting lineup is going to be. We don't know if John Birdie is going to be in the lineup. I know Boone had said that it kind of depends on his flights and if he's able to make it to the team on time, because he might, if he does, he's probably going to start and he'll be playing third base. But let me know what you all think. Uncle Tats from the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast. What is going on, Uncle Tats? How are you doing, man? How you doing? How you feeling? Guys, Uncle Tats is going to be hanging out at a bar or restaurant out in Long Island. So if you all have time, go out there, go hang out with the uncle, go hang out with the Tats. What's going on, Uncle Tats? How you feeling, man? That's right. Yeah. So I'm just looking to see if there's any other like Yankees news or no news. Just they're uploading pictures, whatnot. So let me ask you guys this question here. So how do you guys feel about some of the negativity around or with some of these Yankees fans? It's like they're freaking out. They're like absolutely freaking out about this team. Like it's almost like they're already writing this team off. I don't understand the constant negativity. I really don't. This team is better set up for this year than they were last year. Oh yeah, and Brian Cashman said pencils aren't down, and fans were freaking out, and boom, he pulls off this trade. That's what Cashman does. He pulls off these trades that nobody expects. You're looking great. You're looking great. So this is where Uncle Tats is going to be hanging out. Prime Bar and Grill in Comac, Long Island. So if you're able to make it out, go see him. Yeah, I mean the negativity kind of got to me a little bit yesterday too. I mean, I didn't let it ruin me, because I was in a good mood. So I'm not going to complain. Let's see, JT, what's going on, JT? He's saying it's PTSD. Yeah, I understand. I mean, I know things haven't quite worked out for us fans in a little while, but hopefully this year is different. What's Richie saying? We have fans that give our fan base the worst reputation. Yeah, absolutely, man. Those fans that are constantly negative and just are just always crying and whining and just pessimistic about everything, it makes the rest of us good fans, positive fans look bad. And everybody go everywhere else but Uncle Brad. Oh man. I won't have it either there, Uncle Tats. I'm not having any negativity. I'm in a good mood. I woke up in a good mood. I'm in a good mood all around. I'm not going to let anybody ruin my good mood. No trolls, no nothing. And if those trolls come in, they can go kick rocks. Yeah, he's a closet. Sure, maybe. Yeah. But yeah, guys, yeah, let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling. Are you nervous? Are you excited? How do you think the Yankees are going to do in today's game? Let me know. Let me ask this question. Who's going to hit a home run today for the Yankees? Who's going to hit a home run today? Is Juan Soto going to hit a home run? Aaron Judge? Or both of them? Yeah, you and me both. I hope the Yankees do sweep the Astros. So, you think Soto will hit a home run? For sure. I think the Yankees will. I think it'll be interesting to see how they do. Some of the fans at the end of the season will say that. Yeah, no doubt. Exactly. The flip floppers there, Damien. Emperor and me, they failed to see that. Yeah, exactly, Stephen B. Got to strike out Bregman and Elf every single time. Yep. Back to back, belly to belly. Big G going deep. Okay. Do you guys see any of the guys in the lineup hitting multiple home runs? Can you see anybody hitting 2 home runs today? Think Verdugo will hit a home run? Okay. Judge and Soto back to back, belly to belly for sure. Soto second at bat, 2-1 count. All right, I like it. Rizzo, Volpe, you're saying no to the question I asked. Got you. I can't wait until Yanks make it to the postseason. Caputo says, "I told you so." Yeah, Framber's good, but he had a rough spring training, just like Nestor did. I mean, Nestor had some bright spots, but again, we'll see how it all plays out. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. There are some question marks with the Astros starting rotation, so we'll see how they hold up. They have some concerns. And what's Uncle Taz saying here? He's saying nothing pisses me off more than haters hating all year and then go to parade like they wrote. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, frustrating. I don't like that either, man. It's so annoying. So Stanton with 3 home runs would be awesome. Yeah, just like he did in that spring training game last week. I think it was against the Pirates, but that was pretty awesome. LI Yankee King for GM. Yeah, let's maybe. Uncle Tass is getting grumpy already. Oh, Brad is already busting people's chops. Freaking Brad. But here's my prediction for the home runs. I think Judge will hit one. I think Soto will hit one. And I'll say Giancarlo. I'll say Giancarlo Stanton. I think those 3 players will hit a home run. I do believe that. But we'll see what happens. Cortes until after 5 starts. That's fair. That's a fair take. Understood. So yeah. Let's see. Historically, Bregman, Alvarez, Brave, and Cortes. Well, on the other hand, Stan Soto. Yeah, exactly. So it's a close split. It's a close split. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. And guys, listen to Damien here, right? You better listen to my guy Damien, or else I'll get Damien after you. He's my bodyguard. He's saying like and subscribe if you haven't already. Show my guy NFE some love. Thank you, Damien. Thank you. Yeah, as I said earlier when I opened the show up, I broke 500 subscribers yesterday. So thank you all for your support. It means a lot to me, you guys. It really does. So, I'm on the road to 600 subscribers now. So if anybody's watching, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit that like button. It would mean a lot to me, and share this out. I want to grow this channel out as quickly as possible. And, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the All-Star break, So, yeah, just made it. Exactly. I know my goal was to hit 500 subscribers by opening day. It happened. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Medina. Thank you, Uncle Tats. Thank you guys so much. Damien just shook me down for that. Yeah, well, if you don't if you don't hit that like button, Damien's going to come after you, and Damien's my bodyguard. So, what else? Who do you think might be available in the pitching world at the trade deadline? I'm not sure. I don't know, JT. That's a good question. It won't be Corbin Burns or Dylan Cease. I could say that much. We'll see. Is there anybody, guys? Is there any pitching that you think would be available at the deadline? I would have said Devin Williams potentially, right, if the Yankees were looking for a closer. However, he's hurt. he's going to be out for a few months, so he's out of the question. Thank you, JT. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to kick anybody, but I feel like I do kick hard. Bieber? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Richie. Yeah, Bieber is a possibility, right? Bieber is a possibility, but it does depend on the Guardians, so the AL Central is pretty wide open, in my opinion. It could be anybody's division, but if the Guardians are not having a great season, yeah, they could trade Bieber, and if the Yankees were to pick him up, I wouldn't complain. Probably Bieber, Luzardo, Clase. Okay, yeah. Some folks like Luzardo. I'm personally not a fan. Clase would be great, but I don't know what the Yankees would have to give up for him. I would say that the Guardians would ask for a lot for Clase. And Uncle Tats is saying if Seattle struggles, don't be surprised if they make some guys available. Agreed. Yeah, they have some issues with their team too. I mean, Brian Wu just went. He's hurt, so he's going to be out for how long I don't know, but he's hurt. If the Reds are out, Montas, but we're not. No, Montas. Say no to Montas. Nope. No way. Surge during the first 2 innings. Cortes needs to use spot his. Yeah. Ken, 100%. You're absolutely right. Brad saying with the expanded playoff format, who knows who'll be available? It's opening day, for God's sake. Yeah, I know. But it's just something great to talk about. It's Snell and Monty could be Juice Man. We'll see. I don't think so. I'd be surprised if they were, but I don't see it. But that's just me. No, Uncle Tats. Stop that. You stop that noise right now. Luzardo's like Loaiza got an injury waiting to happen. Yeah, unfortunately. Luzardo and Bieber, yeah, they're injury prone. But I mean, if I had to pick one of the two, I'd rather go Shane Bieber. He probably would come. He'd probably be a lot cheaper. If you're talking about Cabrera from the Marlins, I would have said yes to that, but right now he's hurt. So let's not forget. True, Damien. You're right. Damien, I know you are big on Nestor Cortes. How are you feeling about him, man? I wanted to ask you. So, yeah, Cabrera is injury prone too, exactly. And I'm with you, Donnie. Bieber, I like with that Blake. Yeah, he's got that Matt Blake connection. So, that would be a nice pickup. Yeah, sure. If Cole can come back by August 1st, would that be considered a deadline? If Cole, what do you mean? I don't understand your question, I guess. Yeah, Brad, exactly. The Marlins starting rotation is in shambles right now. They are in trouble. They are in some deep trouble right now. And they're also their young pitcher, Yuri Perez, he's hurt. So yeah, their starting rotation is in a lot of trouble. There's a lot of question marks with that starting rotation. Pitchers in general have just been getting hurt this spring. There's been, a lot of elbow issues, elbow injuries. Some of these guys are getting Tommy John surgery. It's pretty wild, concerning. It's very concerning. I'm worried when all these guys are getting hurt. I love Nasty, but he's got me a little worried, but I'm going down. Yeah, absolutely, Damien. Look, as I said earlier, he is the big question mark for me. I know a lot of people were saying Carlos Rodon. I feel much better about Rodon than I do about Nestor. Some people may disagree with me on that, and that's fine. But I do think that Nestor will do well. Hopefully, he does well. I want him to pitch over 5 innings. He needs to go pitch 6-7 innings, man. That'll make me feel good. Juice Man, we're gonna be a fart. Cool. We'll see, Juice Man. I mean, hopefully Cole comes back. Sooner rather than later. I mean, they're anticipating him to be out like 2 to 3 months. I wouldn't be surprised if he came back right after the All-Star break because it is an elbow injury and that's nothing to mess with. I think he means Cole comes back so he's by one. Would you consider that an upgrade? Like getting, I mean, it is an upgrade. I mean, if he's coming back by August 1st, but let's hope he's not coming back by August 1st. Hopefully, it doesn't last that long. I hope it doesn't. Savannah Bananas during the off season is coming back. That's funny, JT. I can't go another. Yeah, let's not. I don't want ace pitchers. Nope, thank you. It's a blunt sword. Yeah, Juice Man, agreed. I want to see how Luis Hill does. Luis Hill had an excellent spring training. He looked amazing this spring. He did pitch better than Will Warren. I know those two were competing against one another to be the fifth man in the rotation, but Luis Hill was the better. He was the better player. He was the better pitcher, and he showed it. Not trying to jinx Brad, but just saying, how the Yankees can be. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Anafi, my guy Whitaker is getting back into the octagon. Yeah, I saw that. He's going to be fighting Hamzat Chimaev. I did see that. I mean, I like Whitaker. I know he's your guy. I get it. But it's going to be a tough matchup, man. It's going to be a tough matchup. But we'll see what happens. That's going to be a fun fight. What am I looking for? Honestly, what I'm looking for, Jonathan, is this. I'm looking for Nestor Cortes to pitch well. I want him to pitch over 5 innings. I want him to pitch 6 or 7 innings. Hopefully he can do that. And I want to see how the bats are going to do. All right. So, and also I'm curious to see, some of the bullpen guys. There's a lot of new guys in the bullpen. So I'm curious to see how these guys are going to work out. I think they're going to do well. I like who the Yankees have selected as far as, the players that made the cut. I like the moves that they made. So, how Boone does. If your name is not Cole, he will not allow the pitchers to go. Yeah. I mean, depending on how they perform, I mean, if they're performing well, hopefully he lets them go. But yeah, if they're performing well, don't pull them. Like, let them continue pitching. Obviously, if they're pitching bad, then yeah, you have to go to the bullpen. Guys, real quick, just a quick pause. If you haven't yet, please smack that like button. It would mean a lot to me. If you are new to this channel, if you're tuning in, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Who else we got here? They say call back June 1st, but they need to take. I agree. Like I said, when it comes to elbow injuries, you don't mess around with those. You don't mess around with those elbow injuries, man. And Stephen B, what's he saying? Manfred needs to stop the madness of pitch clock. Yeah, I don't like the pitch clock. I've said this before. I feel like when they implemented the pitch clock, the injuries to pitchers went up. Maybe it's my imagination, but I feel like it's gotten worse with pitchers getting hurt. I think Warren should be in the 5th spot, but that's just yeah. No, I understand, Donnie. I mean, look, some people feel that way, but Luis Hill pitched better. And Warren could get called up. Who knows? If one of the guys in the rotation gets hurt, I mean, Warren is ready. He's ready to go. But, he'll let him get his experience in the minors and, get some playing time down there. And, we know he's ready. We know what he's capable of. And again, if one of the guys in the rotation gets hurt, he'll be the guy to get called up. Think he'll great pen or closing. Yeah, I think he'd be a good pen guy. Closing, potentially. There's some other guys in the bullpen that I think could be closers as well. Got through. Yeah. Yeah, Clay Holmes. I mean, listen, Clay Holmes concerns me too, you guys. I hope he can shake off the jitters and he's able to close games. He's not a bad pitcher. Well, it's just, in some of those situations where he was closing games, he would collapse. I mean, I think he'll do well this year, though. We just gotta believe that he's going to do well, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Stuck. If Nestor goes 6, then be a good outing. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He needs to go. He needs to pitch over 5 innings. I like Birdie. I like Hamilton. Yeah, those guys are beasts, savages out of the bullpen. You have to give Hill every chance to start before you limit his pitches in the pen. Yeah, for sure. Gonzalez and Ferguson. Yeah, I'm keeping my eyes out on those guys too. FL Diver, what's up? He's saying they should take pitching decisions away from Boone. Yeah, let Matt. I agree with that. I know the manager makes the decision, but I think Matt Blake, he definitely has to have a voice in that. Ken, pitcher probably around the trade deadline. Scherzer, Morton, Kikuchi, Bieber, possibly Means or Bueller. Yeah, I would be careful with Bueller personally, but that's just me. Scherzer, I would pass. Charlie Morton, yeah, I'm not. I'd pass on him too personally. Bieber, I wouldn't mind. He wouldn't cost much. Means, I do like Means, but he's hurt. Oakley, good morning. Happy opening day. What is going on, sir? Hopefully you're doing well, man. Let me know how you're feeling about the Yankees. How do you think they're going to do today? Let me know. Juice Man is saying I like Birdie, Hamilton, Beater, and Weaver as a long man. Okay. Yeah, Weaver is another name to be looking out for. Stephen B says I like Hill as a starter, has a stuff. Yep. Yeah. Let's see how he does as a starter. Hopefully he does well. I think he's going to do well. And you're not imagining, bro, the clock has to stop. Okay, so Uncle Tats agrees with me. Damien is saying the same thing. He's in agreement with me. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people would agree with you on this there, FL Diver. I'm a little nervous for for Nestor, but hopefully he does well. Hopefully Nestor Cortes is 2022 Nestor Cortes, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, he is definitely a backup. He's on the minds to keep stretched out with regular work. Yeah, exactly. Beater will be the team's closer by 2025. Okay, that's a good prediction. That's a solid prediction. Complain about the length of games. Yeah, I mean, as far as the length of games go, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Some games they take a little longer than usual. I mean, if a baseball game's taking like 4 hours, I'm probably falling asleep. I'll be honest with you. I know some rules that they put in, like the ghost runner, the pitch clock, to try and speed up the game. I get it. I'm not a fan of the pitch clock. The ghost runner, it does speed up the game, but also, how do you all feel about the ghost runner? Spot, and he's already shown exactly. Yeah. And Warren, listen, Warren is a complete unknown, but remember, Andy Pettit was an unknown. Mariano Rivera was an unknown. Bernie Williams was an unknown. Derek Jeter was an unknown. Jorge Posada was an unknown, right? But Warren is an unknown, but if Warren gets the chance, which he will get the chance to come up and play at the major league level, he'll be able to prove to us that he is the pitcher that everybody was talking about. And again, with spring training, I liked what I saw from him. All right. What's Oakley saying here? Not your imagination, NFE. There is a correlation between the pitch clock and pitcher injuries, at least enough so that, yeah, absolutely. Then again, why can't players? I don't know. You'd have to ask them, but I 100% agree with you. They need to look into that because with all these injuries to pitchers, it's really ruining the game and the experience. And fans are not going to be as happy. They won't tune in as much, especially if a team starts playing bad. Then hopefully it doesn't turn out to be like the Oakland A's stadium where nobody shows up. But with all these players getting hurt, it is definitely concerning. Yeah, Matt Blake does make every pitcher look better. Absolutely, Donnie. That is 100% facts. Let's see. So I saw from Warren, he was walking way too many on spring training, and Hill proved he deserved the 5th spot. I absolutely think Warren will end up sometime this season. Yeah, Yeah, right, Medina. 100%, 100%. 100%. Uh, they should take every decision away from Boone. Well, if you're gonna take all of that away from Boone, then he shouldn't be a manager. Plain and simple. So put somebody else in there. That's at least that's my take. What's Donnie Clark saying? Yanks have a pitching factory. That's why all the teams want our pitching. Look at the Padres, have to rotate. Yeah, no doubt. And Donnie, with all the pitching that the Yankees gave up, I mean, I wasn't, hurt about it. I guess the only one I was a little bit hurt by, but who cares? It's like we got Juan Soto and Trent Grisham. I mean, we got Juan Soto. Let's not forget. The only person that I was sad to see go was Michael King, honestly. Nasty Nestor will be 6 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 3 runs. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a Nestor start for sure. Oakley Turner saying, I'm excited to see how this opening series goes. Honestly, I like being the underdog. Hey, sometimes being the underdog is fun. And we got the beautiful Grace Monroe. What's up, Grace? How you feeling? Let's go. Happy New Year. Opening day. How you feeling, Grace? Let me know. Donnie Clark and Thorpe headlined the Kate Cease trade for the Padres. Yeah. I mean, no, he did. What else? I was chatting with Thorpe as he was getting traded. Where did you chat with him there, Donnie? So FL Diver, that's an exception. Those are exceptions. With Boston, especially during those days with that heated rivalry, I was excited for those. But there's other games where I'm just like, all right, I'm falling asleep. The Boston series, but the games against the Boston Red Sox, that I made an exception for that. So I'm just I'll agree with you on that one. Oh, okay, for sure. Nestor has to keep us close today. 5 or 6 innings would be nice. Yeah, I want him pitching over 5 there, Oakley. You don't like the ghost runner. I understand. Not everybody does. At least we don't have that in the playoffs, right? Thorpe is a very good dude, NFE. Good to know. Where did you chat with him? Let me know. Damien does not like the ghost runner. Medina does not like the ghost runner. Okay. What's Stephen B saying? He's saying if you want to speed the game, cut the commercials in between innings. Yeah, but if they cut the commercials, then they lose out on this. Money talks, my friend. That's all I'm going to say. I feel MLB hyper-focused on the wrong things that needs to be addressed. Yep. The extra innings thing, don't get me started. It's too much like backyard baseball. Yeah, for real. Love the pitch clock, hate the ghost runner. Okay, interesting. So you like the pitch clock. Why is that, Rich? Let me know. I'm not. I would imagine who's on the bench. I mean, I'd imagine Trent Grisham is on the bench. Oswaldo Cabrera. Austin Wells. Don't forget Beater is waiting in the wings. Yes, he is. And Oakley, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Well, we'll see how Boone does. I mean, this is his final year on his contract. He does have a 2025 option, but this is a do or die year for him. So if this team doesn't do well, he's out. He's gone. But we'll see. This all eyes are going to be on him. All eyes are going to be on everybody on the Yankees, but particularly with Boone. So we'll see how he does. Ocean View Coffee Shop. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Astros and D-backs back to back. Yeah, it's going to be 2 tough series, but I believe in our guys, and we'll see how they do. Yeah, Yeah, no, it's a great feeling. Trust me. When I saw that I broke 500, man, I was like, wow, I did it. I couldn't believe it. Um, I was a little overwhelmed. And yo, I got a guest in the back. I'm gonna bring him up. Got my man, Uncle Tats. What is up, Uncle Tats?
Good morning, everybody. Happy opening day. Oh, this is freaking awesome. I
I
love
got
today.
one more. Hector, what's up, baby?
What's good, fellas? Happy opening day. Uncle
Yes, sir.
Grandpa Tats, I
Uncle
miss
Grandpa
you.
Tats.
I miss you too, bro.
What's
How
going
you
on, guys?
feeling,
Like,
man?
tell me how you're feeling about opening day. How are you all? How are you guys feeling? How do you think the Yankees are going to do? How do you think Nestor's going to do? Let's talk about it.
Go ahead, Tats.
I think the Yankees are actually in better shape than they were the last couple of years. Heck, with Nestor, I think if we can get 5 2/3, if he's able to pick, get through the fifth inning, I think that's a success. I'll take it. Just keep the team in the game. That's all we ask for the pitchers to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just let the offense do their thing, because this offense is going to put up runs.
Yeah.
So as long as you're letting the offense work, the pitchers just got to support that.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Cool, cool.
fact. I want to shout out Donnie Clark in the chat right now. A1 since day one, my guy. Same thing like Tasha said. I'm going to piggyback off him. Hopefully, Nestor Cortes 4 or 5 solid innings. We know he's not going to give us more than that, just because they're going to limit him as much as they can. I just can't wait to see Juan Soto in Houston. If Juan Soto gets a hold of one and has a home run opening day, he had an amazing spring training. If he could carry that over to the regular season, I can't wait for that. NFE, my brother, I just want to say, hopefully this season brings you all the views, all the prosperity. I wish you nothing but the best. You have been on a grind ever since starting your channel. You deserve everything that you have right now, brother. Hard work, it pays off, and people notice that shit, bro. So I just want to give you your kudos when it comes to that, brother, man. And I hope this Ramadan is treating you and your family. You guys are having a blessed and fruitful Ramadan.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, brother. And again, I thank you, Uncle Tats, all the content creators that you guys inspired me to start this. So it all started with the open panels and getting into the chat, and then Uncle Tats saying, why don't you start your own channel? I'm like, you know what? Why don't I? So thank you so much, man. And I broke 500 subscribers yesterday. So I was a little overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro, I did it. Like I did it. But if it wasn't for the subscribers and you guys, like I wouldn't be here. So
No. It's this is all for you, bro. You could give us your credit all you want or whatever, but hard work pays off. You the one that you created that email, you created your YouTube account, you recorded your videos, you made the title of your videos, you made your thumbnails. You could give me credit, you could give Tat credit, but when it comes down to it, NFE, you the one that actually put the work in, and you deserve everything you got, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I've been enjoying the ride. I really have, and I'm enjoying all of this. So this is awesome. But and I'm going to continue grinding it out and as much as possible. And my goal now is, and I said it at the top of the show, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the All-Star break. That's my big goal right now.
Somebody in the chat, they just asked a question. I'll throw it over to Tats first and you, NFP, before I answer. Oakley Turner said, Hector, if you could choose, Soto hits his first Yankee homer in Houston today, or he could go 3 out of 4 with 2 doubles and a single. Which would you prefer? I'll throw it over to you fellas first.
Go for it, Tats.
You know what? As much as I want to see the home run, I want to see the production at the plate. I'll take the 3 out of 4.
100%. 100%. I will take 3 out of 4 over over a solo homer, because I like production at the plate, man. Quality over quantity.
Yep, I gotta agree. I gotta agree with you, fellas. As much as I want to see that home run, Oakley Turner, if Soto goes 3 for 4, he'll make me even happier if he could go 3 for 4. I'll be happy if he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and 2 walks. I'll be happy with that. But I don't mind taking 3 out of 4.
Yeah, I'll take 3 out of 4 all day with 2 doubles and a single. Oh, I'll take that in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah, NFE. I just gotta dip out just because I gotta get ready to set up for
I
the
got
show
you.
at 11.
I'll see you there.
I'm gonna put the link in our group chat. So whenever you get some free time after you're done, please jump up. After if I'm finished setting up, if I got some time, I'll jump back in just to kick it with you guys before I head back to my show. All right, brother?
Hector, yeah, I appreciate it. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Morning Brew Sports, what are you doing?
You're living under a rock.
Yeah.
And
They're under a rock. They don't just cover baseball. They cover basketball, football. They do all sports. So if you like other sports, go check them out.
I want one more thing. We're gonna do something different this season. After every Yankee game, Monday through Friday, come join us on Twitter. We're gonna be doing Twitter Spaces with our Yankees post game. So if you guys want to bring the conversation over to Twitter, I met some amazing Yankee fans, and I met an amazing community over there on Twitter. It's a great place for everybody to get together. Shout out! I'm gonna be honest right now. Shout out to Michael Caputo, because Caputo, he has turned over a new leaf over there on Yankees Twitter. The way that Caputo has engaged in conversation, he's not arguing with people, he's not being nasty. It's a different version of Caputo when we're on the Twitter Spaces. It's honestly day and night. Jump in one of the Twitter Spaces, be in the background just listening, and you can see that it's a different version of Michael Caputo. I'm not sure it's because the camera's off. I just want to take a quick second and shout out my guy Caputis.
That's what's up. Shout out to Michael Caputo. We love you. Even if you're negative, Caputo, we still love you.
All right, fellas. Later.
All right, man. We'll see you, bro. We'll see you. All right.
And also, before we get back into the discussion, if I could just give a shameless plug for the Pinstripe Chronicles, but tonight at 8 o'clock, we'll be doing the opening day breakdown. So we'll be live at 8 p.m. tonight to talk about all the celebrations and all the highlights from the game.
There you go, guys. So make sure you tune in 8 o'clock.
A lot of content today for everybody.
There you go. There you go. I'll definitely, I should be on there tonight with you there, Uncle Tats. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast, what are you doing? Make sure you guys subscribe to them. You know, they just broke 600 subscribers, so they're doing some big things over there. So, you know, they continue grinding, man. But how are you feeling though, Uncle Tats, about the team, about the game today? Like, what are your feelings right now?
I'm feeling really good. You know, yesterday it was a little more on the fence. You know, we were talking about, you know, the issues with the lack of depth in the infield. But once that Birdie trade came through, and I know he's not that, you know, rock star, superstar, but he's going to be a tremendous addition to this club. In very small ways, almost like that. I was trying to think of a player, and I don't like really doing the comparisons, but there's always that player that gets brought in that you're not expecting, that just really pushes the team forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's that type of player. So I think that this is going to be, I'm going to maybe almost like an Urshela.
Okay.
You know, he wasn't a popular name, but you know, once he got into his rhythm, he won all the fans over. I think Birdie could be that guy. Yeah,
no doubt. I like that pickup, or I like that move that Cashman made with Birdie. That was a good, you know, smart move, you know. And you know, I had pulled up his stats, and I talked about his stats a little bit earlier. He had if you're looking at his season from last year, he hit 294, had 16 stolen bases, 33 RBIs, 7 home runs, had 114 hits, right? But he's not like a home run guy, but I'm not concerned about that. I want him to just hit the ball, make contact with the ball, get on base, create opportunities. So I think he'll be able to do that. I'm glad the Yankees got him. I'm glad Cashman got him, just because you know, I was concerned for third base, because I like, you know, as much as I like Oswaldo Cabrera, I just don't think he was the guy, you know. And some of the other guys that the Yankees have, it's nothing against them, I just don't think they were the guys to make it happen. Like, you know, your Kevin Smiths and the Robert Vivas, I just don't think it's them. So that was a good trade, even though they gave up a prospect. But again, you know, they needed somebody. They needed somebody.
A prospect is a maybe. You know, we needed some solid. You know, we needed somebody solid that can help the infield, because with the uncertainty with Rizzo, with DJ being on the IL, Cabrera still needing to prove himself. Likable guy. I'm glad he's a Yankee, but he's still. I don't think he's had that moment yet where it's like, all right, we're in good hands. I don't think he's had that yet. So we did need somebody that was going to be able to bounce around the infield and give guys, some rest. Rizzo can't be playing every day. And Rizzo is going to have, that back is he's going to have issues. Rizzo's a guy I'm being very patient with. I've had back issues for years. You can go weeks without feeling anything. And then you can lift a piece of paper and you feel a little twinge. So it's, I get it. So that's why I'm very patient when it comes to Rizzo and his health ranking. So we did need somebody that was going to be able to allow us to feel comfortable when Rizzo's not in the lineup, that the defense isn't going to fall apart.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, Rizzo, he does have back issues, and I know what those back issues feel like, especially with what I do. There's some days where it acts up, and recently I went to my chiropractor, and my hips and my back were all out of whack, so I did not feel normal. But with Rizzo, honestly, I feel good though about Rizzo, just because last season he was having a good year, but he collided with Tatis's hip and it ruined him, and the Yankees didn't help either with that as far as the training staff goes. He didn't say anything though, so it's the blame kind of goes both ways. But yeah, the back can be it's a concern, right? What was that?
It's a pain in the ass.
It really is. It really is. Yeah, back issues suck. I've had them. They suck. Hopefully it doesn't hinder him this year. Hopefully it holds up for him. But we'll just have to wait and see.
I think if out of the 162 games, if he's able to play, I'm going to say 115 to 120, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. And I know you pulled up that comment from Joe. He said, I agree. And I think that Birdie trade was a smart trade. He provides the speed and defense, and that's something that the Yankees need in that infield. TC Steels, my man, happy opening day, my guy. How you feeling? TC, I put the link in the group chat that we're all in. So if you have time to jump on for a little bit, man, feel free, okay? And I'll drop the link to everybody else because I am going to do an open panel. I'll probably invite people up like one at a time, and I'll let everybody just kind of give their quick take and go from there. So, it is opening day, so, make it a little more fun. And Sunil asked me this question right here. He's saying update on Rizzo. As far as I know, he's playing today. Yeah, he should be playing today. There hasn't been they didn't say he was out, but it's all good. You're good, TC. And back issues aren't fun and never go away. I wish I could say more, but I can't till my lot. Whoa, Stephen B. lost it, huh? Okay. Yeah. But TC, let me know how you're feeling about the Yankees. How do you think they're going to do? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Is your adrenaline pumping? Dude, my energy's been like on fire like since I woke up. I mean, since last night, I'm like, dude, I'm ready for this season to begin already, man. Like, let's go. Let's do this. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah, but what do you think is going to hit home?
It's like, let's push the clocks forward to 3. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Brad is saying something here to you.
He's saying, that's not. Ooh, that's cold.
Oh, wow. Never ends with Brad. Feeling good, very excited.
You know what the best part is?
What?
If they didn't, like, if you're new to this family, you would think that they really just don't get along.
Yes, seriously. I first thought that. I was like, who is this Brad guy? Like, why is he giving Uncle Tat such a hard time? Like,
my favorite critic.
Yeah, but I was just like, oh, he's just busting chops. I mean, I guess it's Brad. It could be somebody else. It could be worse. So,
yep,
feeling good. Brad. Medina's saying he's working half day to watch the Yankees. It's a tradition for me to do that, bro.
Awesome.
Just tell your boss to just call off the whole day.
You ever see on Twitter when they put the thing up for please excuse so and so.
Yeah.
I actually did that one year.
That's funny.
And I made like copies of it. I sent it to, because I work in a school district. I sent it to my in-school boss. I sent it to the district bosses.
That's funny.
Yeah, and they thought it was hilarious. Because I already had the day off. Because I haven't worked. I don't think I've ever worked an opening day. I always take that day off.
Yeah. So, and that's something you continue doing every year, right?
Every year.
That's awesome, man. Who's gonna hit a home run today? Who do you think? Who do you got?
I mean, the easy one is Soto and Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I want to see that back to back. I want to hear Sterling. With that back to back, belly to belly with Soto and Judge. That would be, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all with you, Dev.
Yeah, we're with you, Dev. We got you, buddy. Yeah, I think
I think Stanton's going deep.
That's what I said earlier. I said that I think Stanton will hit one. I think Soto and Judge. Those are my three right there. I mean, it seems common. Those seem like the common names, but those are the names that.
It seems like the easy pick.
Yeah.
But following, we've been watching Stanton for a number of years now. He's not a guy that's that lock anymore. So he's also, after his season from last year, I think his at bats today are going to be super focused. He's going to want to show himself that he can get off to the right foot. I think we're going to see a very, very competitive Stanton at the plate.
I think so too. I mean, it's just a matter of if he's going to be able to hit that fastball, or the slider. That bat needs to show up for those pitches when they come to him, right? So, we'll see what happens with that. How do you think Nestor is going to do?
Listen, I think he's going to get. How do I think he's going to do? I think he's going to really. He's going to have a high pitch count going into the fifth. But I still think that he gives up 3 or less runs at that point. I think there's just going to be a lot of traffic. And I don't see him going into the 6th. I can see him finishing the 5th, but the 6th inning, we'll see that bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, man, if he could finish 5 innings, I want him to be able to pitch like 6 or 7 innings. That would be awesome, but
I just think they're setting the bar for him too high. I want to be realistic. He's had the issues with the injury.
Right.
I'm still scratching my head of why it was him and not Rodon. But it is what it is. We don't make the decisions. We just react to them. So I'm not setting the bar high for Nestor. I like the dude. He's a great Yankee. He's great with with the fans, but he's not a guy you really think about on opening day. You're like, you get all hyped up. He's not Garrett Cole.
No. He's definitely not Garrett Cole. Nobody in the starting rotation is Garrett Cole. Come on, man. But like I said, if he's able to get through 5 innings, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. It'll make it easy on the bullpen. I just hope they don't have to resort to the bullpen early.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. He's pitching against Framber Valdez, who, Framber Valdez didn't really have a great spring either, just like Nestor. But they had similar stats. But we'll see. It's going to be an interesting pitching matchup. And just to throw it out there, and I said this earlier, but the Astros starting rotation is also in shambles. Like they're hurting right now. They could have gotten Blake Snell, but they balked at the price. And I'm surprised that they did, personally.
Really?
So,
well,
yeah.
I'm surprised that he walked away from the first offer. I'm not, I wasn't, he's not that guy you're going to go chasing down, begging, to come play for your club.
Mm-hmm.
He just wasn't that guy. It's not that lockdown top of the rotation piece where you really needed to make sure that you added him, or because the rotation is sustainable without him. I'm not going to say it's better, but it's sustainable. And they were willing to go, 4+3. Yeah, TC, I think it's going to be 3 runs or less when they hands it over to the bullpen. Like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of traffic, deep counts. So his pitch count is what's going to have him exit early, not the runs given up. But no, I think when it came with Snell, look, the Yankees tried. It wasn't that they, it wasn't for a lack of effort. He just didn't want to come here. I really think that's what it was.
Yeah, the Yankees gave him more than a reasonable offer.
He left money. He left money on the table.
Oh, he left a lot of money on the table, but you could thank Scott Boras for that.
I think what was it, like $60 million overall from what from what the Yankees offered to what he took in San Francisco. So
yeah, yeah. But I was saying though that the Astros could have signed Snell. They almost had a deal with Snell.
Yep.
But the Astros balked at the price, which I was a little surprised because I'm like, you guys need a starter. Starting rotation is in big trouble.
Holy shit!
Huh? What's that?
So if we think we have pitching problems, holy cow!
Man. Let me say this right now. There are other teams that are in worse position with their rotation than the Yankees. A lot of people, because I know Cole is out. I get that. Trust me, that stresses me out too. But there are other teams that are in a worse position. Orioles, the Marlins, the Mariners. These are the 3 teams that come to mind as far as the starting rotation being in trouble. I mean, the Boston Red Sox, their rotation.
The Mariners. I don't think the Mariners have a solid rotation.
Well, they had so Jackson Kowar is getting Tommy John surgery, and then Brian Wu, their other starters, hurt.
Yeah, but that top 3, if they get into the playoffs with that top 3, I don't know how you bet against them.
Yeah, we'll find out. I mean,
they're a staff that I'm looking, because I always try to find a team that obviously I'm not going to root for another team.
Sure,
but what there's 29 other teams. Who do I think is going to entertain me the most? And I think this year I'm going to say Seattle's going to be that team that is going to be fun to follow.
Yeah, they're going to be the team to watch out for. I guess I take that back. Their pitching is not in trouble as much, but they had a couple of guys that are
their depth is in trouble. Huh? Their depth is in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I can see them being that pesky team in the AL West. So it's entirely I could see it, but it's going to probably come down to the Astros and the Rangers as far as finishing at the top of the division. But that's just what I think.
I like this comment here from Oakley.
Yamamoto.
Because I've been saying it, and Oakley's really mirroring a lot of what I've been saying. You can't force their hand to sign the contract or a trade.
Mm-hmm.
You can't force it. And like you saying, Yamamoto wanted to play with Ohtani. Snell, wanted to stay on the West Coast. Part of being a free agent is getting to decide your own fate. Yankees can't change what a player desires. Nobody can. Facts on top of facts.
Yeah, and that that's the other thing, right? A lot of fans get frustrated with Hal and Cashman about not signing these players, such as Montgomery, such as Snell. But if they don't want to come play for the Yankees, you can't force them. Not everybody wants to play for the Yankees. There's a reality, and it's true. Not everybody wants to play for the Yankees, and not everybody could play for New York either. So, it's something that a lot of fans don't want to accept, but it's true.
It's a reality.
It is a reality. So, let me ask this question: Who in the bullpen are you most excited to see?
Hamilton.
Okay. Okay.
I think I think of all our arms, I think he's going to be the most impressive.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. And I wish Rob was in the chat. I'm excited to see Birdie. I can't wait to see him pitch. Hopefully, I get to see Clayton Beater come out of the bullpen. I want to see Luke Weaver. I want to see what he does. Who else is there? Made the cut. Yeah, there's a few guys that I do want to see, but those two guys come to mind. Clay Holmes. I mean, I know a lot of people are nervous about him, but I just want him. I want him to turn it around. I would love to.
See, if Holmes would just work on his control, he'd be so much more effective. That's where he makes me nervous. It's almost like another version of Chapman. When he's off, it's just it's a white flag, But when he's on, you're celebrating from the first pitch because you know it's locked in.
No doubt. And what's Oakley saying here? He said there are guys like Stroman that wanted to come here so badly they left a pretty good contract and took a discount. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. This is what I've been saying. Marcus Stroman, I think he's a good pitcher. But yeah, he wanted to come play for the Yankees. He took a discount. He opted out of his contract with the Cubs. He would have gotten paid $21 million. So he took he's got a contract for $34 million for 2 years. He's going to get paid 17. So he took a discount. He absolutely took a discount.
Yep.
I'm excited for Stroman. I think he's going to pitch very well for the Yankees. How do you feel about him?
No, I'm very happy with Stroman.
Yeah,
he had a solid spring. He's a New York guy. He understands the attitude of New York. He understands the pressure of New York.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to come here. We were hearing that whole narrative for a while. Who wants to play for the Yankees? It's a trash organization now. They're cheap. Insert all the BS. He's like, I don't care. I'll play. And I'll even leave money on the table. To live my dream out. And that's why I had no hate on him for not wanting to pitch today and wanting to pitch the home opener. You talk about welcoming pressure. This is how I said it on the show with the guys. This is a guy, he could have said, anything. He wants the pressure of opening day. He wants to feel the roar of the crowd at Yankee Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear that he didn't, he was afraid of the pressure, because there's more pressure. There'll be more pressure on him game one than on him game three than Nestor on game one. Because now you have the home crowd, behind you. So I think Stroman, I think he's doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay on his routine. Sorry, that's just, these guys are creatures of habit.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were upset that he turned down Boone for not wanting to pitch opening day, but
yeah, but the whole conversation also was at the end. He's like, but if you really, it's yours. If you tell me I got to take the ball, I got you, boss. I'll take the ball. But I'm really looking forward. He was looking forward to pitching the home opener, and I actually respect the organization for having a conversation with him about it rather than just, force somebody into a situation.
Yeah, no doubt. And I see Michael Caputo. What's up, Caputo? How you doing, bro? How you feeling, Caputo? Let us know, man.
Yep.
Good morning to you. Oakley had this take right here. He's saying Marcus is going to go 18-6, ERA right around 3 or below, and I could see 190 innings. Then in the playoffs, game 2 behind Cole. Okay.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sean Browning, what's up, Sean? He's saying bold prediction for Rodon, 18-6. That's a bold prediction.
Oh, that is a bold prediction.
Very bold prediction. I feel good about Carlos Rodon. I don't know about you, but I feel good about him How do people in the chat feel about him? What about you, man?
No, I'm very happy with Rodon. I think we're underestimating. Wait, what does that say? Is that right?
What?
That comment
from Caputo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says they'll. I think so. Win today. All right.
All right, Caputo. you actually, I'm in shock.
Yeah, Uncle Pat.
We know deep down, Caputo. You know, he lives and dies with this team like all the rest of us. But no, I think we're underestimating with Rodon the fact that he had a full, healthy spring training.
Yeah,
I think we're taking that for granted. Well, we're not looking at that as a positive.
Yeah, because he didn't have a full spring training last year, and you know what? He actually he looked good this spring. I think.
Yep.
Yeah, he had a couple of there was a couple of games where he was getting knocked around, but
every
he was also
pitcher does.
Yeah, every pitcher does. Absolutely.
Like every hitter, every hitter is going to have a handful of games where he goes over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's professional sports. The other team is getting paid too to do a job.
Yeah, I know. It's not just the Yankees, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, people want to say that they, you know, I always laugh at the fact that fans always say the Yankees buy their team. I'm like, doesn't every team buy their players? I mean, I don't know of any player that
free agents aren't free on the other side of the field.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, they're gonna come play for free and not get paid their millions. Okay, I got you there, buddy. Whatever you say. And Sean Browning is saying Rodon has a chip on his shoulder. He is a man on a mission. Yeah,
exactly, Sean.
He needs to show up. Rodon needs to show up this year, man. Yeah, Oakley, I'm all about the positivity, man. But you know, I'll also if things are going bad, I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Like we see it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, win or good season or bad Yankees fans for life. Exactly. Win or lose, man. I root for this team. I'm not a bandwagon. You know, I don't just root for this team when they win.
Yeah, that's why I got the Yankee logo on a skull tattooed on me.
Yeah, there you go.
The Yankees are with me.
Absolutely. Guys, real quick, if you guys haven't yet, please smack that like button. If you are new to this channel, if you're tuning in, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. You ready to do some open panel stuff?
Yeah, let's go.
Cool.
I got a little more time.
All right. I'm gonna drop the link to the open panel in the chat. If you all want to come on, feel free. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you all up one at a time. We'll give your take, tell us how you're feeling, and then, you know, we'll get the next person up. So where is the link? It should be – there it is, guys. So if you want to jump on, let me know. I'll get you brought up, and let's talk. Plenty of tomorrows to be negative Nats. Yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
Medina's saying, love the Yankees, whether they're good or bad. Yeah, exactly. So do I. I mean, it's frustrating as a fan when they play bad, but yeah, I hate it when they play bad. We all do. Oh, we got our first person. Let me know you're ready, man. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Cool. So we got Donnie Clark. What's up, Donnie? How you feeling, man?
Slew NFE, slew Uncle Tats, and
Donnie, what's going on, bro?
What's up, bro? How you feeling about today's game? Are you excited? Are you nervous? How do you feel about Nestor? Talk to us, man.
Nestor, not too. Yeah, I mean, it's like iffy kind of thing with me, just like Rodon too. But I think if Nestor goes like 6 innings and the pen comes in the offense we have, it should be okay.
Okay. What are you expecting out of Nestor as far as how many innings he'll pitch? Strikeouts, walks, hits, runs?
I think if he goes at least 5 with 6 Ks, it'd be a good outing for Nestor. 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
And with like 6 Ks or something.
Okay.
5 or 6 Ks.
Yeah. You think I know he's been giving up a lot of hits during spring training. Do you think he'll give up a lot of hits today, or you think?
I don't think he'll give as many hits as today as he did in the spring.
Cool. So you think we'll see Nasty Nestor, the Nestor Cortes, 2022 Nestor Cortes?
I'm hoping he's going to be hyped up for this game, and I hope he delivers like Nasty Nestor had always delivered before.
Yeah, for sure. We need a big game from him.
Yeah.
I've been saying it, right? He's the big question mark in that rotation. I know a lot of people have been saying Carlos Rodon, but honestly, for me, it's been Nestor, and we'll see how he does. It's game one, so I'm not gonna lose my hope if they were to lose. Just to throw it out there, what do you think of the Nick Birdie?
Birdie was a good pickup, really good pickup. Like I said in the offseason, Vet was out of options, and we had too many catchers as is. We got too many catchers in the system too, as well, because Rice and Ramirez is besides first base. So I think it was smart what Cashman did.
Yeah, for sure. And overall, are you feeling better with this team going into this season than you did last year?
Yes, very, very, very much so. Yes, and because Soto, I mean, he's a generational talent. We all forget about that. We think Yankees didn't do nothing in this offseason, but to trade and get Soto, come on, guys, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Yeah, I mean, that Soto trade, and Uncle Tats will tell you the same thing. That trade needed to go down. It had to happen. I'll be the first one to admit, though. I was a little skeptical about the trade because of the fact that of how much the Yankees were going to give up or who they were going to give up. I'm not going to lie when fans started talking about it, but who they gave up, I'm not complaining one bit. So, I liked who they like. The package that they gave up wasn't so bad.
Well, like I said, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good.
Mike King was mine not to give up kind of thing, but we had to give up King in order to, so you got to give to get kind of thing. You know what I mean? And like I said before, I did chat with Thorpe on Fireside Yankees, and I can't always post the comments from different channels probably and stuff like that. And I did wish him luck and everything else, but people got to remember Thorpe headlined the Cease deal. So that's big. You know what I mean? So that's how valuable the White Sox saw Thorpe as. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was the thing. The Yankees had a lot of great pitching. Oh, go ahead, Tats.
I was going to say, it makes you wonder if we still had Thorpe, if we would have been able to seal that deal.
I think we could.
Obviously, he was the guy that they were looking at.
Yeah, I think we could have.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what happens if you go in a time machine, give up Warren instead of Thorpe, and then move or Hampton. So they could have moved somebody else besides Thorpe, and still gotten another.
They could have moved Beater too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, man. But any final comments, last thoughts? Anything else?
NFE, congrats on the 500, sir. And there's more to come. Like I said, I
thank you for your support,
friends, and I tell them you gotta go on these channels. You gotta go on the Tats channels. You gotta go your channels because we're family here. This is you know what I mean? Yep. We're all big family here. We might fight and stuff like families fight, but at the end of the day, we're all Yankee fans and we love the Yankees. So salute.
100%.
Opening day.
Yeah, we're a dysfunctional family, but
we're a family nonetheless.
Exactly. All right, Donnie. Thank you always for your support, man. I always see you in the chat.
Thank you, Tats. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Go Yankees.
Take it easy. Go Yankees. All right. Next man up. I'm going to go ahead and remove Donnie. There he goes. I got Sean Browning waiting backstage. Give me a thumbs up, Sean. There we go. What's up, baby? How you feeling, Sean? How you doing?
All right, man. I'm motivated. Man. Because just the fact, 2024 Yankees, and I mean, we were aggressive this offseason. The Yankees weren't sitting pat like they've done the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Hal and Cashman, they were making moves. And then even just recently getting Birdie. I know he's not like a super sexy guy or a big, household name. But that was a sneaky move. And it was a good move.
Yep.
Because he's a speedster. He's a contact bat. I mean, he was hitting like 290 I think he's like career 290 or somewhere around there. And but then yes, he's a versatile infielder, which gives us protection not only for DJ now, but when Rizzo has his issues, you can move DJ or Birdie, and and then I'm feeling good. Even with Nestor doing the opening day, like when I heard that he gets the ball for it, I was actually excited for it. I mean, because I know Cole's down, and I would have preferred Cole, but Nestor, he has that deception, and he can throw it past people if he pitches with the conviction, and the fact that he's fresh off injury, it's not like he's just coming off of like double his career numbers. I'm just looking forward to what he's gonna do on the mound. And then and then the whole Soto, Judge, Rizzo, and then you got Stanton and Verdugo. I mean, out of that group, you got 3 generational talents in Judge, Soto, and Stanton. Even though Stanton maybe 1 or 2 dimensional, but he's still that guy that you have to fear facing him. If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear you loud and clear. Uncle Tats, I'll let you take this one. What do you think?
Yeah, look. I've been saying all along, when you get guys like this in the lineup, you're gonna win more games than you'll lose. We went from the Fantastic Four, to adding Soto, Verdugo. Now we have Birdie got traded. We just traded for him. I don't think we'll see him today. You might see him in New York, depending on how the travel went. But this offense is going. This pitching staff is actually going to have run support for a change. That's the key to the season: run support. We haven't had it. How many times were we screaming last year? If the pitcher gave up a crooked number, we're like, shit, game's over. We didn't even have confidence for them to push up, 2-3 runs across. This year, if they scored 3 runs, we're like, wow, that was a bad day.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm in agreement with Uncle Tats. They're going to have a lot of the bats are looking a lot better. The offense is going to be much better than where it was, last year. You don't have Josh Donaldson. You don't have any of the Fantastic Four. And for those of you that don't know who the Fantastic Four are, let me know. I'll tell you who they are. You don't have those guys. You don't have Aaron Hicks, who's Sunil's favorite player. And as far as the Birdie trade goes, yeah, we don't need him to hit a lot of home runs or anything like that. That's not what the Yankees need. The Yankees they already got those guys. We just need him to get on base and steal bases, create opportunities, right? Hopefully, I think this is happening, especially under James Rosen. I think the Yankees bats are looking a lot better, and he's working to every player's strength and weaknesses. So hopefully we don't see guys like Volpe trying to constantly hit the ball out of the park, or Gleyber Torres trying to hit it out of the park every single time they come up to bat, because that was a huge problem last year with this lineup.
Oh yeah,
everybody was trying to hit it out of the park, and they were striking out big time. It turned around a little bit with when Sean Casey was there. You start to see things improve, but this year though, I feel a lot better.
Yeah, and then the fact that we're righty lefty or lefty right, because especially that middle of the lineup when it's Soto lefty, Judge right, Rizzo left, and then whether you throw Torres or Stanton after that, and then you got Verdugo in between those two.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wells is a lefty option. So, yeah, that fact that there's balance, and then I'm hoping that with this lineup we'll see more hit and run and more bunting. Just not only the big, on the doing the Bronx Bombers thing, but that fundamentals thing, and we saw with Torrey and Zimmer in those days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I was gonna. Yeah, the bat again. The lineup is better balanced where they're not so righty heavy. Now it's like they have some lefties and they got some powerful lefties. So they could go left, right, or right, left, however they need to balance that. The only thing with that lineup is that Boone needs to keep that lineup consistent. Just stop moving guys around. I liked what he had during spring training with either, Verdugo leading off or DJ leading off. I mean, today Gleyber is going to lead off. That was reported yesterday that Gleyber Torres is going to be the leadoff guy, which doesn't surprise me. But
and that's fine because
and that is fine.
You put Volpe down at 9-hole, and then you got Torres, and then you got Soto and Judge.
For sure. What do you think about that?
That's what I said yesterday.
Yeah.
Volpe should back. You put him in the 9 spot. Once you get through the first turn of the order, bam, you got 2 leadoff hitters right in front of Judge and Soto.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts on top of facts. So. Sean, any last thoughts? I got another guy waiting in the back. I'm going to bring him up. But any final thoughts, man?
Just congrats.
Thank you
on the 500 and y'all. I mean, everybody, you guys do great work. And I like that.
We appreciate you.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate the support.
Have this family, chemistry going on, and just keep it up and let's go Yankees.
100%. Let's go Yankees. Let's hope for a win today. Opening day, it's here. Let's do the thing, right?
Right.
All right, Sean. Thanks for coming on, man. I always appreciate your support. Sean is always in the chat, so you'll find him everywhere. Yep. So, all right, Sean. You have a good day, man.
All right, you too.
All right, see you later.
See ya.
All right, and we got Sunil, Mr. Jokester himself. What's up, Sunil?
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro? How are you feeling, man? How are you feeling about opening day? How do you think the Yankees are going to do? How's Nestor going to do? Talk to us.
You have a tale of 2 pitching staffs who are basically in shambles right now, one more than the other. Luckily, it's not the context of one more than the other. The worst of the 2 is not us, luckily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got Luis Garcia, I want to say, along with Mr. Kate Upton out for Houston. Those are 2 big losses for their rotation. So that should bode well for us in the series. From a pitching standpoint, look who it here. It's Dr. Yoda.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
Automatic. I said I'd invite people up one at a time, but Jason's
No.
yeah, Jason's automatic. What's up, Jason?
What's up, brother? What's going on?
How you feeling, bro?
A little tired, but actually a lot tired, but pretty good. I'm looking forward to today, man. Baseball season doesn't really start until Yankees open, so today.
Exactly. As you can see, I got my gear on, so I'm ready to go.
Gentlemen. What are we thinking? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling very positive about today. Because that's all we can do right now. Stay things positive.
Yeah.
Baseball's here. It's 1 game out of 162. Just look forward to opening. Just look forward to the first pitch and hoping that we're on the better end of the last one.
Yep. And you're right about that. I think it's important to remember 162 games. This isn't 17 like football, or 82 like basketball. This is a long season. This is a marathon.
Yeah.
Even 82 in the NBA is long enough. I mean.
Yep. And again, you lose today, that doesn't mean the season's over. You win today doesn't mean you're guaranteed the World Series. It's just game 1.
Susan Woolman was saying that on the radio the other day. She goes, the best part about opening day is the fan reactions. If the team wins, they win the World Series. If the team loses, they're never going to win another game.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I mentioned, and I wanted to say this real quick, guys. Like I mentioned this because I put out a video yesterday. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But there's 162 games. Mm-hmm. There are some teams that start off hot, right? And then towards like the middle end of the season, they cool off a little bit. Then there's other teams that, they start off the season cold, and then towards the end, it's like they got that fire, and then they carry that momentum into the postseason, right? And it carries them into the World Series. And I've said this over and over again. In the World Series last year, I did not expect the Texas Rangers and the Diamondbacks to be the two teams in the World Series, and they were both wild card teams. I expected the Orioles and the Braves, and the Braves especially because that team is stacked. And look what happened. So it's baseball. You don't know how games are going to end up. So I just wanted to throw that out there.
And you make a good point on the Orioles, too. If you look at the Orioles schedule for April, it's pretty easy. If you look at the Yankee schedule for April, it's pretty brutal. So the strength of schedule is completely different. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Orioles got off to a pretty sizable lead in the AL East after April. That doesn't mean that's going to stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
But
look how the Rays started last year and how they finished.
Yeah.
They had barely anybody attending playoff games. It was pathetic.
100%. 100%. Jason and Snell, I'll let you guys answer this. How do you think Nestor's going to do today?
Nestor has to go back to his leg kick trickery.
What's that?
To be honest with you, he has to go back to his leg kick trickery. He can't be a fireballer like he tried to be last year. He succeeded in 2022 when he had his leg kick stuff. Now I get the difference between then is the pitch clock between then and now. And he's kind of afraid that if he doesn't get the pitch off in time, or if he might get called for a balk or some pitch clock violation or some stupid thing like that. Again, one of those Manfred rules.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to go back to that somehow. If it means starting his delivery earlier, so be it.
Hold on, cookies. I agree.
Yeah.
I think there's got to be a collaborative effort too between him and the team.
Right.
But I think they got to realize that it wouldn't be fair to expect 180 innings out of him either. If you could get a $140 of healthy baseball from Nestor Cortes, $130, and then we can also get that same thing from Luke Weaver and some of these other folks, then we have a little bit better balance. It's not like Garrett Cole at 200 and then 3 miles between him and the next guy. If we can have consistency across the board, then there's a little bit better balance in the pitching rotation. And I think Nestor Cortes is one of these guys that we need that balance from. And so I would be careful not to push him too much. And not
Jason.
To say, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. I was going to bring up a comparative analogy to the balance that we're bringing up between the Luke Weavers and all these other guys who we have as fill-in spot starters. Remember the 2009 the spot starters we had there? Sergio Mitre, Brian Brune, Alfredo Aceves.
Yeah, I remember those guys.
Yeah. So doesn't this kind of bring back memories of that kind of?
Yeah, I mean it does. And this is the first time we've had. By the way, my girls are singing in the background, so
No problem.
All 3 of them in the car.
No problem.
It's this is the first time that they've had multiple guys that could be swingmen, and probably since 2009, to be honest with you. And it's a good problem for the Yankees to have, which is why I'm not as upset that they didn't get Montgomery, they didn't get Snell, because the honest fact is there's no justifiable situation, in my opinion, to pay $52 million this year for Montgomery.
No.
Or a situation to pay $63 million for Blake Snell, especially when neither one of them is going to play a full season. So I can't fault the Yankees for that. Especially with Snell. He's had 2 opportunities. He said no. Bye. So, and the fact is, Montgomery's not on the Orioles. He's not on the Red Sox. We don't have to face him.
Yeah, and Donnie Clark and I were chatting in the stream chat here before coming on the live stream, and he brought up an interesting fact that Caleb Ferguson does have some closing experience when he was with the Dodgers. So if Clay Holmes needs the Aaron Boone pitching budget day off or whatever you want to call it, just make sure you coordinate in such a way that you got Ferguson available, to come in for those innings.
Yeah, and if I had to hot take anything, I'm going to guess Nick Birdie's probably put himself in a good spot to likely be a setup man by the second half of the season.
Yep. I can't disagree with that one. But Jason, you put a damper on my 162-0 season earlier. Say if we lose today, man, what's wrong with you?
I listen, man. I don't.
You don't bullshit.
My apologies to put a damper on it, but I'm sorry in advance, but I want to keep the.
Don't be busting.
I want to at least live on planet reality here too for a little bit.
Man, we know you're cyborg. You don't sleep at night.
Not really. I don't.
Yeah, Jason's probably on like 3 hours of sleep because he's so excited for opening day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my eldest had a bad dream last night, so she got me up at 4. So I was in there sleeping with them on a bed that's half the size of my body. So it was fantastic.
Yo, who's hitting a home run today?
Today,
The Yankees, yeah.
I'm gonna say Giancarlo Stanton, and
Yep.
maybe if I had to pick anybody, Stanton and the new guy, Birdie.
Okay.
Ooh,
I like that.
Oh, so
Okay.
Birdie will be with the club.
What's that?
Birdie will be with the club today?
Yeah, he will apparently.
Okay.
So
I wasn't sure if he was going to make the
that's-
travel or not.
if he plays today.
Yeah.
If he plays today, so I think he's going to hit a home run. This guy, he reminds me of Martin Prado with speed. So, and I remember how serviceable and how well received Martin Prado and how well he did here for the Yankees. I have a feeling he's the same type of guy, just with better leg speed. He was a stolen base champ in 2022. So,
yeah,
true. Yeah, I was saying that with Birdie, we don't need him to be like a home run hitter. We just need him to get on base and create opportunities.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need home run hitters. Just keep the the merry-go-round going.
Mhm.
Keep the pass the baton.
Yeah.
Good eye at the plate. Draw your walks. Get the extra base hits in the gaps.
Yeah. And Tats is right though. Tats is right. I mean, he is on the 40. I just don't know if he's on the opening day roster just yet. I don't know.
Yeah, what Boone
that.
said about Birdie was this. He said that he'll be in the lineup just depending on how the flights play out.
Yeah.
So
okay.
That's what Boone said yesterday. That was according to Brian Hoke. He was the one that reported it.
Yeah, and until I see him in the dugout, I wouldn't speculate him being available today.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
Right. So just kind of it just kind of depends on how his flight plays out. I mean, it was kind of an afternoon trade, right? A mid-afternoon trade. So
yeah.
Who knows?
Also, what are the odds of him playing over Cabrera for opening day after the work that Cabrera put in? Not that you want to baby anybody.
That's Joey from the shift. What is going on, my guy? Hopefully
What's
you're doing
going on, Joe?
Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Joey from the shift, what are you doing?
Nobody can be loud as
Baggy
Joey.
Donuts.
Joey Bag of Donuts, Joey Toucans. I call him Passionate Joe because when he starts yelling, he says, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Passionate Joe, what's up, Passionate Joe?" Davey, what's going on, Davey? How you feeling? But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But
no. For Joe, cut you off. It's all good. But
thanks a lot, Joe.
Before I got to get going because the puppy's starting to stir around a little bit.
No worries, bro. No worries.
But I'll finish with this, Jason. I think I don't know if Birdie's going to play today, but Jason, I had said earlier because you had said Stanton for your home run. I'm actually we're expecting a phenomenal game at the plate from Stanton. I think after last year, the way that he had such career low numbers, I'm expecting him to come today super focused. I think he's going to have phenomenal at bats today.
I think he's sending one to the train tracks.
I think so too.
He wants to get the season started off on the right foot and kind of start to erase the pain from last year.
He's going to hit that one to the train tracks, and the way he bat flips, he's going to flip his bat all the way into the Astros dugout, shoving it straight up there. You know what?
I caught the last part of that, Tats. Yeah, I think Stanton, the adjustments that he's made, I think they're going to pay off. And obviously the adjustments, the physical changes he's made are going to pay off. But I think the adjustments he's made at the plate are going to pay off. And he just seems to be making more, not only aggressive contact, but he's missing less. And he's not missing swinging at balls that are like a mile away either. So his hitting approach seems a little bit more disciplined now.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing. What are you guys thinking of? You guys there?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, Ryan.
I agree.
Show Ken.
Go ahead,
Show,
guys.
show Ken's comment. It's pretty hilarious.
Ken? Oh.
Yeah.
Ken is saying MLB TV sent me an email with my baseball watching stats from last season. I watched 152 Yankee baseball games. My wife said it's opening day. I guess I'm once again a baseball widow again.
And, let me tell you, Aunt Tats would agree with that 100%.
That's funny. But what are you up to, Jason? You look like you're out and about.
Yeah, I just drove from our
Yeah.
My-
Jason
He froze. Oh, you froze up there, bud.
Oh, I think he's back.
Now? You get me now?
I could hear you.
No, we just came back to our house. We're getting my in-laws' place cleaned up, and the cleaning lady's coming in. So I'm bringing the girls over here to our house,
Mhm.
and we're gonna take them up to the play center later on. It's they're on spring break this week. So,
I got you.
and but as long as I'm back in time for opening day, that's what matters the most.
Here's a question.
No, not yet. She's been busy working on some other jobs, and I told her, no, but it will be coming soon.
Yeah.
I promise you that
And
now.
once I get to a certain point, I'm gonna ask. Let's get some shirts made.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he got 500 subscribers in time for me to send 51 trolls next week, just like Jonathan sent 40 last week.
Right?
Troll. Yeah. Gotta love those trolls.
Yeah.
But
Listen, I got to dip out.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody, enjoy the game.
You
Great
too,
talking with everybody, and let's go Yankees.
Let's
yeah,
go, baby.
Pat, thanks for coming on and joining the party, man. Go Yankees. Have some fun. Make sure you guys subscribe to Uncle Tats from the Pinstripe Chronicles podcast. They do awesome work over there. So, yeah.
Now we forgot to ask the most relevant question possible. What is Otani's translator think about the gambling numbers for today? What's the over under?
I'm not gonna touch that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The whole story.
What's that?
The whole time stinks.
Dude, how do you spell Pete Rose in Japanese? Shohei Otani. It's that simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Peanut. That whole story is just stinks.
It's a debacle. It's such a debacle.
Mhm.
You know?
All right. Yeah, it is a debacle. I mean,
Yeah. But I'm gonna close it out here pretty soon.
Mhm.
So any final thoughts, guys? Like how are we feeling? How are we feeling?
gentlemen, you go first.
I am feeling optimistic. I like the offense, outlook. I'm optimistic we can get an extra base hit circus going from Judge, Soto, and Stanton, and possibly Rizzo if he's in the lineup. It's going to be a crooked day numbers-wise because both offenses are going to put up against subpar pitching on both sides. That's my projection. Hope it comes, it's a little bit better than that. But yeah, I think we have a winning opening day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason?
I like what the Yankees did this offseason. They
Mhm.
addressed a lot of the needs that they had. I mean, the biggest needs, and they put themselves in a position to have a much better year than last year. So with that, I feel much better about this Yankees team this year.
Mhm.
And I don't care what people say, because people keep feeding this argument that, well, they acted too early and then they didn't do anything after that, which is total baloney.
Right.
The fact is, it doesn't matter when they acted. They addressed their needs. So, the whole Yankees didn't do anything after Soto is a joke. So, but I'm happy with what they've done. I really am. So, does that mean there will be no pitfalls or anything like that, ups and downs. Of course, there will be ups and downs.
Yeah.
100%.
But
100%. As far as my feeling, look, the Yankees had a great offseason, right? And I've said this time and time again, getting the biggest names doesn't always guarantee a World Series, but Juan Soto was absolutely necessary. And okay, they didn't get Yamamoto, so what? They didn't get Blake Snell, so what? They didn't get Jordan Montgomery, so what? The fact of the matter is they still made a lot of great moves this offseason.
Yep.
I'm happy with the moves that they made this offseason. As far as today's game goes, I feel good. Win or lose, I'll still be in a good mood because baseball is back. But I'm expecting good things from this team this season. I feel more optimistic going into 2024 than I did 2023. We don't have Aaron Hicks, Sunil's favorite player.
No Donaldson.
We don't have any of the Fantastic Four. We don't have Josh Donaldson. This was a great offseason. Both Brian Cashman and Hal Steinbrenner did a great job. I know some people may disagree, and that's fine. I'm okay. You can disagree. I welcome it. I'm excited that baseball season's here, and let's go Yankees. Let's go out there. Let's get game one, and hopefully this is once they get this win, this is a motivator for them. Carry that fire all the way through.
And this is a 4-game series. I'd be happy if they split it with the Astros in Houston. So
yeah, a split away is always good. If it's a 4-game series and they split and they're playing away, I'm okay with that. I'm not complaining.
I'm actually feeling 3 out of 4 because the Astros got a lot of TBDs in their projections. I looked on the both the Yankees and Astros MLB websites respectively. Our pitching rotation seems to be a little bit more defined for the series than theirs.
They're down 3 starters.
3? I thought it was 2.
They're down 3.
Who's the third one? I know it's Verlander and Luis Garcia. Who's number 3? Oh yeah, McCullers Jr. Jr. How did I forget? Okay, so yeah, Urquidy as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Urquidy's out too. That's right. Yep.
So that's
what I was saying.
That makes 4.
What I was saying earlier. Yeah, that's
4.
So this is what I was saying earlier that a lot of people are complaining about a lot of fans are complaining about the Yankees starting rotation, which I understand with Cole being out, it's a concern, no doubt. But a team like the Astros, their starting rotation is much worse than the Yankees right now. They're in bad shape right now.
They're going to rely on very good offense. So
I'm actually, maybe what I said about Luis Garcia is not entirely accurate. It could be 3 after all. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to check that a little bit later.
Yep.
Yeah, but 3 to 4 either way, that's a detriment. Regardless, I mean, it's a difference of 1 starter. But then again, the Astros farm system kind of does output the way the Rays does, so we can't really sleep on that.
And the other question is are the Yankees good enough now to take advantage of these opportunities when they're there? Pitchers are down.
Yeah.
Their offense good enough to take advantage of this type of stuff. So they weren't.
This is their opportunity right here, right?
Yeah.
So
and let's remember the last time we had a team this hyped was in the 2009 season, and the April didn't really start off too great that year. We lost the game. I believe it was 22-4 to the Cleveland Guardians, the Indians back then.
I remember that.
And then you had the game where Yankee fans down in Tampa were chanting, "We want Swisher." Swisher came in and pitched the 9th inning of a game. Chin-Ming Wong started. They lost 15-5.
Yep.
And then we basically ended up April 12-10. CC Sabathia, his stats alone in April that year were like 1-2 with an ERA just under 5. So if you want to talk about projections on Carlos Rodon and how he has to be that he carried that CC type load, again, not making comparisons and putting pressure, but just, keeping everybody within the realm of their roles on this team. Rodon has to be that CC type of player. Now, whether it means 18 or 19 wins, first of all, Rodon has never won more than 14 games in a season, so that's big pressure right there to produce. So between Rodon on one end, Stroman on the other, you have a good combination that could present itself to be this team's CC and AJ Burnett.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out, man. I'm just excited that baseball season opening day, it's here. Finally, this is the day that a lot of us fans we've been waiting for, because those days without no baseball, it's pretty like it's lame, for lack of a better word. Although I keep myself occupied with the fights, so I can't complain. Because UFC is always around, as you all know, and he's got the Aaron Judge T-shirt. There you go. Yep. But yeah, always, there's always fights on, so it's never boring for me in the off season. So I got that occupying my time.
Yeah, I'll have my pinstripe jersey on a little bit too. Now that I'm in the closet, I'm gonna put my Cole jersey on.
Yeah, and big facts, Joey. If we could get innings this year out of this current rotation, that will be a huge win. That's going to be very important. We need these guys to pitch 6 or 7 innings, to make it easy on the bullpen.
Yeah,
that's what I think. But this rotation needs to come out swinging, bro. Like they got to come out swinging. But we'll end it with that. All right. Anything else you guys want to add? We'll close it out.
Let's freaking go, Yankees.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Let's go, Yankees. Folks, thank you for coming on. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the love. Again, I broke 500 subscribers. So
I'm in.
Yep. It was exciting. And I appreciate everybody's support. And you guys have been awesome. And I've been having a lot of fun doing this stuff. And we're going to continue doing this stuff for as long as possible. I'm going to do this forever if I can. But my goal, thank you so much, Jason. Yeah, I was telling the guys earlier, like with Hector and Uncle Tats, like you guys were the ones that kind of motivated me, inspired me to start this thing. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I'm gonna try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the All-Star break. That's my goal.
It's a great goal.
Yeah. So we'll keep it going, guys. Go out, watch the game, have fun. Baseball season is here. Opening day is here. Thank you all for coming on. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Yankees. Guys, hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. If you're tuning in, hit that like button on the way out. I would greatly appreciate it. It does help out the channel. Share this out with anyone you know. Guys, again, thank you. And any other news comes out, I'll let you know. Jason will let you know. One of us will definitely let you know. And we'll see you all next time.
Have a great day, everybody.
Have a good day, everybody. See y'all later.
Thanks.